Welcome to another exciting installment of Tomb of Annihilation here on Double the Dice. Surprised to see us? Then join our exciting community Discord. It's the best place to stay up to date on show-related happenings and other such stuff, discuss episodes, chat with me and the other cast members, and you can even join in on D&D campaigns run by yours truly. The link is in the description, and I look forward to seeing you there. So, last session, the Spellkites regrouped with Gondolo and Zongo and retrieved banana candy very, very quickly. They set out immediately, tracking down the frost giant who held Ferrul hostage. As the party slowly closed the distance and crept up on the frost giant, they heard a bone-chilling crack. The party took down the frost giant before he had a chance to react, and rescued Ferrul, but not before the frost giant seriously injured Ferrul's knee. Before we move onward, let's introduce our players starting on this side.
Hi, I'm Gala Drummond, and I'm playing Lilac Clag, our half-orc druid, who definitely tried, but was not able to fix Ferrul's leg.
I'm Treviathan. I'm playing Yenben, our surly bugbear ranger, who talked a little like this and also was not able to fix any legs whatsoever.
I'm Jay. I play Mordai, tiefling bardlock, and didn't even try to fix the leg. Not my forte.
And a moment of thanks to our incredible and amazing technomancer, the Bread Pirate Ryberts. And as for myself, I'm riding shotgun. I'm just along for the ride. So.
I think Mordai's more into sauces.
Last night, there was a slight disturbance with Triflower Frond, but Yenben dispatched it in like a second. And probably before anyone even noticed. Which means we now rotate to John and Lila on their watch. And Yenben and Mordai go to bed.
So, I don't know. I'm feeling a little tired and quiet tonight. So I'm gonna get out my leather maintenance kit and brush off my boots and take care of my the leather on my boots and my armor throughout the evening.
Do you have leather armor? Oh, right, you have leather armor. What kind is it? Is it studded or anything?
It's medium. It's not studded, I don't think.
I think most of the leather is light armor. I was just curious. It's not a big deal. But yeah, what do you use for? What do you use to treat it?
So I have a leather oil / wax that my dad taught me how to make. So it also, I mean, this batch is kind of nostalgic because he made it for me. So I'm using that as kind of a binder. But also it smells like sage and other herbs that are from more from his home area. So it's a little bit different than your standard pink oil.
That's good. I don't know what I'm choking on. I wasn't eating.
You're okay.
A nightmare.
My body's just decided to kill me.
Do we need a break?
It's fine. Hold on. All right. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm back. I'm good. My body has stopped attacking itself. Lila, you successfully polish your boots.
Yes.
Moving right along. Yenben, what do you dream of?
I think Yenben does his very best to avoid dreaming generally.
Too bad. So, I think that makes sense though. You return, you have a very disciplined mind, and you make an effort not to to focus on sort of just sleeping blank. And this particular instance, you feel yourself brought to a place. A
Instant
familiar
suspicion.
place of mentorship.
Oh, so on a low-lying island nearby the home, full of mandrake trees. Mangroves.
I think they're called mangroves.
I think they're called mangroves.
Mandrakes are like little root things that
not thinking of that
from Harry Potter that cry.
Well, now we've been.
Oh yeah, now we're canceled.
That's okay. No, so mangroves, but like thick mangroves.
Okay.
And just
like the trunk is thick, or there's a lot of them.
Both.
Okay.
Like mangroves grown excessively, preternaturally thick, almost looking like banyan trees. Like, you know how banyan shoots come down and they're like a foot thick.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I think then Yenben would just be, if he's seeking peace, Yenben is just knelt on both knees, probably beside a fire, and just sitting quietly.
Even in the fire, with the fire nearby, you feel the darkness of night. And you are wrapped in the shadows that you drape yourselves with so easily. But you feel a presence.
Do I see the presence? Do I sense the presence?
You sense the presence being made known to you.
There's not many that'd be wise enough or foolish enough to pull me here, knowing what lives here.
Well, still nobody lives here.
Avarteshu. How you doing?
Been better, been worse.
So nothing's changed.
Well, not entirely true. That's also not why I'm here. I came here because I remember you said you would stick to the shadows.
I more or less have.
Really? Is that why I saw you streaking across the dream night sky, chasing after some creature of the night? Over to the heart of Oobtau?
The more or less part is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sense. Yeah, that was me.
I told you to stick to the shadows because shadows and dreams do not mix. Dreams are mine, whippersnapper.
And I leave them to you. But when the occasion calls, I would be remiss not use every tool in the toolbox to make sure right gets done.
When the occasion calls, you best think better of trespassing. There are things here you don't want to see.
I know. You did train me.
Clearly not well enough.
Clearly I'm a little more stubborn, but yeah. I know. You taught me everything I know, but not everything you know.
There's a reason for that.
I know.
When you twist the shadows and dreams, all you get is nightmares.
I know.
You know how dangerous the darkness can be.
I do, more than most.
So you can imagine darkness. That's darkness limited by reality. The dream's only limit is your imagination.
Well, then why was I chasing a night hag through your lands?
You found a night hag?
I did. Or rather, it found us and stole a chunk of my companion's hair. And you know how dangerous a creature like that is if they have a piece of you. So I apologize
they
for
want with it.
interfering using our little scouting mission. They wanted gods know what, but they did pull a lot of her life away.
Did you catch the Night Hag's name?
Treviathan does not remember the hag's name. Did we catch the hag's name? Team? Oh, also, Treviathan wasn't at that episode. Team, please help. I just
I'm gonna say Yenben doesn't know then.
Okay.
You weren't there. It wasn't your dream.
That's fair.
You don't
know. Valid. Unless, would Lila have told us if she found out?
I don't think she has.
Told me. I think I asked her and she didn't respond.
Fair
I
enough.
remember right.
Fair enough.
That sounds familiar enough.
I don't think I had the power to compel her.
There's power in names.
Yeah, and she knows it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know there's power in names, but we don't have hers. We just know she was mighty powerful, headed towards the heart of Uptau with nefarious intent.
There's not much at the heart of Uptau to do. It's a floating rock, really.
Not many rocks float, Barteshu. At least not in the shadows where I live.
Well, promise me you'll either pick. You can choose either the dreams or the shadows. But you gotta stick to one and never let them mix.
I cannot make that promise outright. But what I will promise you is I will be very, very careful with how I let those powers happen. And I take responsibility for whatever nightmares appear. That's on me. We both just scratched our noses at the same time, and that was a little bit weird. Mentor mentee, here we go. I promise. I will promise you this. I don't do this without great need. Just like I wouldn't call on you without great need. And I thought we had it. I was mistaken.
If you have a great need, and you pull dreams into shadows or shadows into dreams, that need's about to get a lot greater.
Yeah. It was a burn that bridge when we come to it kind of instance.
Burning may be applicable.
Well, you taught me things. I had to use what I had.
Well,
and I wear that responsibility freely. I do not do it without need. I promise. And I will try not to do it at all. But I can't promise you I will never use these powers. Not even a little bit.
That's the best I can do.
It's the best I can do.
Well, we miss you back home.
We? You and who else?
Trees. Shadows.
Yeah, it might be nice to get underneath familiar trees once again, but I don't know if you've noticed. People ain't dying, right?
I noticed. I definitely noticed. You know I noticed.
I know you notice. You notice way smaller things than this. So, I have
Some
a
people
chance.
ain't living right.
Yeah, that's most of us.
That's not what I meant. Wait. The dead ain't dying right.
Nope.
But there's also some of us who are affected by the same thing while we still draw breath.
It's pulling the life force right out of you, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. I've noticed something.
What's that?
It's only pulling on me when I'm awake.
It doesn't seem to be able to cross into the dreaming, huh?
Well, maybe it can and I just can't notice it. But if I'm here when I go,
Maybe just here you're gonna stay.
I think I may have to.
Talk about crossing nightmares and shadows. What happens when you cross death in this domain? Do you even know? Do any of us know?
I've heard tell. I've heard stories. But
You know shit's fucked up in reality when someone like you's going off stories, Vartishu.
one man can only experience so much.
And you are older than sin.
You watch your mouth.
You saying you ain't?
I said watch your mouth. I didn't say it wrong. But even I hear stories from older. Even I heard stories that were old when I was young.
Yeah, stories about what?
You know I'm a dream walker,
I do.
a dream stalker,
Yep.
a midnight talker, but even before there were dream walkers, there were spirit walkers.
Okay.
People who didn't just cross the barrier between awake and asleep and take control of it, bend it to their will. There were those that did the same with the barrier between life and death.
That is treading some dangerous ground, friend.
When needs must.
I can't come in here saying the same damn thing about walking through dreams when you say the same damn thing about walking through death. I can't judge you there.
I'll tell you, I ain't walking through death. They gonna take me kicking and screaming. You know that.
I don't doubt it any other way. If anyone could fight the Grim Reaper, it's you. Just do
Careful
me a
whose
favor.
name you say in these places.
That's a nickname. That's not a real name. I hope. Just do me a favor. You're gonna fight death itself. You better win. Especially here. You have a reputation to uphold.
Well, given the quest it sounds like you've taken, I could say the same to you. You may be fighting death on behalf of both of us.
Yeah, well. You stick to the dreams, and I'll play in the shadows. And maybe we both come out of this with our souls a little lighter. How's that?
Light or heavy, I'd settle for coming out alive.
Yenben has a very long pause. Yeah. But I can't bank on that one.
Well, I wish you well on your travels. If you have the chance to come see me,
You gonna be here?
I have not. Sorry, I meant physically.
Yeah, you gonna be displaced physically.
I'll
The
be
physical
close.
Okay.
I'll be close to this metaphor. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But, I'm currently being watched. I have someone caring for me.
Caring for you.
What, you think I'd just go into sleep for indefinite amount of time without any care? Who's gonna feed? How am I gonna eat? How am I gonna drink?
I don't know. I was not allowed to dream for that long. I had some mentor telling me it was dangerous to mix the shadows.
A man has needs, all right? And by that I mean food and sleep and shelter.
All right, well, don't go sleep in the rest of your life away. But it's good to see you, Varteshu.
Well, I see you too. So, and he disappears into the tree. He just backs up and he disappears into a tree.
Son of a bitch couldn't hold an emotional conversation to say, wakes up.
I love that. Okay. So, and Yenben wakes up at the end of his rest. It is more or less uneventful. And we carry on. We get all packed up and ready to rock and roll. You guys have 1 day of travel to get to a peninsula before, and then 1 day to hang out and wait for the ship to arrive. So, now, you guys are 1 tile away. It would be very, very cruel for me to make you do a survival check to navigate. So, Yenben, give me a
survival check.
Thank you.
I can always provide the help action.
Won't be necessary.
You still want to do the help action? I got a 25.
I think we're fine.
Okay.
If there's anything else you want to do, like foraging or perception checks or anything like that, you can do those.
Yeah, I'll forage.
I'll perception my 0. 9. Less than my passive.
So
Us not paying attention today.
Whoopsies.
Alright, so Galdremin, not high enough to gain any rations, and Mordai, you don't notice anything.
That means we're safe. Nothing can happen.
Yenben, with your passive perception, the group is approaching the end of the tree line before the beach.
Okay.
And Yenben hears voices.
I think Yenben just complete stop and just peels off into the jungle off to the side to get a view of what's going on. From whichever direction these voices are coming from, he's coming around 90 degrees from the rest of us.
Make a stealth check.
Sure. I'm pretty good at those.
Do it.
No. I rolled a 2. I got a 9.
Oh. So,
I am pretty good at those, just not today.
Not today. So, as you get closer, you start to hear what they're talking about, and you hear, over here, pass it over here. Cha, dude, these waves are great. And then you get close enough, and then they go, hey, shit, there's someone sneaking.
Just stop moving and just sit in the bushes.
I'd say with your passive perception, you can hear the clatter of arrows set against bows ready to draw.
Oh, then taking full cover behind trees. And I want to peek just an eye out and see what I am seeing, because I'm about to get shotted.
Who goes there, man?
Just silence.
Who for art thou? And why? Brah?
Oh my god, stoned hippies.
In the name of the Emerald Enclave, reveal yourself.
How far away am I? Am I watching?
I don't know, Yenben. How far are you? How far did you go? How far did you go wide?
No more than like 40 feet to the side.
Okay, so you'd probably hear this too, Lila.
So at this point, hey man, what's happening over there?
Do you have any insignias on you that would indicate your affiliation with the Emerald Enclave?
No, but what I will do is, as I'm walking up, I can cast Druid Craft to create a small little vine in the shape of the insignia.
Nice. And he says, Gnarly! Sister! Come join us! This is nice. And then we've got some, you notice that the bows get put away, all the weapons get set back down. As Lila approaches, she sees that there are two posts with Druidcraft net strewn between them. And a ball that they are passing back and forth over the net.
Okay.
I think Yenben will at this point approach out of the trees as well.
Is he with you?
Yeah, he's with me. Don't mind him. He's had a long.
Whoa, you guys have a Triceratops. Cool.
Yeah, man.
We also may need some medical attention.
That too. Yeah. Does anybody know list of restoration or something? Like we gotta go with.
What for? What for? Y'all got did you get? I'm mixing them up. Did y'all get sick? There's a bugbear with them. Sure. There's a coy-looking bugbear that's there too.
Well, we didn't get sick per se, but like one of our companions, let's just say he messed up his knee pretty bad, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I personally wasn't prepared. I didn't have the mats for lesser restoration, so
right.
I was hoping, like either A, you got some snacks, or B, we could help my bro out, and maybe we could play some.
Do you guys want some? Do you guys want some cool snacks? We got snacks. Look, pull up some juice. We got a whole juice bar going.
Oh, well, tell me about.
It's not like a bar. It's more like they have a crate with assorted juices. But
I was thinking like 2 coolers half buried in the sand.
Maybe.
Yeah. One pineapple with a spigot in it.
Yeah, exactly. One of them pulls out what's basically a coconut with a straw sticking out of it, and hands it to you. But yeah, if you need a restoration, I can totally help you out with that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Take me to the patient. Call me your doctor, yo.
All right, man.
It's like the orthopedic surgeon from Scrubs. Like.
Take me to your wounded. I will heal the sick.
Cool. Well, bro, I've got some stash too.
Some stash? Oh, what kind of stash you got?
Well, we'll talk about it later.
All right. We're flying high tonight.
Way too much fun.
So, my name is... Y'all, you guys can call me, Chad.
Naturally.
The bugbear is, his name is Kyle.
You're having a really hard time with the.
I
surfer
am, and I don't
southern-
know why. Chaw, dude. So, this guy's name is Kyle. I'm Chad. And, that over there is my sister from another mister. We go way back. We go way back. Back.
There is no
So-
Cal level.
There's no California.
No California?
But basically, this is the Chad is very clearly an elf, and his sister is a dwarf.
Got it.
So it's the three of them, and they've been chilling with their coolers, just hanging out.
What was the sister's name?
Sister.
Yes,
Sister's name is Sister.
Okay. In the notes
no,
now.
it's actually M.I. Sister. It's her full name. Her name is my sister. So yeah, where's your wounded? Is it this guy whose knee is backwards?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh.
Why was that a question?
I mean, it's been a long time.
I have to take in everyone before triage it. Okay?
Okay.
Triage is a comparison between multiple patients. So,
Right.
but this looks pretty serious. I don't think I can do that with a lesser restoration. I'm gonna try... Well, first I'm gonna try to set this straight, and it is going to suck.
Well, can we do anything about that suckitude before,
Well, you said you had a stash.
Well, I mean, I have, well, that is a medicinal stash that we have to be very careful about the dosage.
I think
Sounds
he
like
needs
the
a
best
dosage.
kind to me.
Lila, you think of anyone here?
Chop.
I think he needs a dosage.
No, I know, but Chad here is getting ambitious. Anyway,
I meant for the patient, yo.
all right, well, okay, so
I was
have-
not about to partake before partaking in surgery.
I hope not. Anyway, well, okay, so I'm gonna rifle around in my bag, and I have a plant mixture. It looks like it might have a couple different things in it. One of them is like looks like a nettle, which is like a mild diuretic, and
Okay.
another one that's like a mild sedative.
Mhm.
Couple things that work well together that are pretty tame.
Okay. So what he does as he approaches Farul, he takes an arrow out of his quiver and he wraps it in cloth and he sticks it and he says, "All right, give him whatever it is you want to like give him for the pain and stuff, and then I'll get started."
Cool. So I will make it. I'll just make a quick tea.
Make a medicine check.
Okay. Yeah. Medicine.
Can Yenben either assist Lila in making tea or assist Chad in setting the knee? Whichever one.
Yeah, I'd say you can assist Chad in setting the knee.
Okay, sweet.
That would probably be the way. So
That seems
he takes
like
this arrow wrapped in cloth and or leather, and he sticks it in Farul's mouth. It
Oh.
says, dude, if you gotta bite down, make sure to bite down on this so you don't break anything.
Well, we're gonna put him through this kind of pain. All right. Oh,
Harry
yeah.
friend, are you ready?
Name's Yenben, and yeah, let's give this a
Hi, I'm
shot.
Chad.
Hi, Chad. Why do you keep
All right.
emulating my accent?
So, what I want you to... I can't get your accent out of my mouth. It's the mouthfeel of the accent. It's just gotten stuck. I was there for so long.
Yeah, I get you.
Every time you speak. Okay.
You got to kick it out with your own catchphrase, like "Saw, dude."
Yeah, exactly. Saw, dude. So, first thing I need you to do is I need you to hold him down.
I can do that.
All right.
Big ass bugbear plants this little dude to the ground.
Dude, what's your name? Right, sorry. What's your name, dude? And he takes the arrow out. Like, my name is Farul. This is going okay. And he sticks the arrow back in. Says,
Put this back.
Okay, so Farul, what I need you to do is I need you to close your eyes and imagine that you are on a warm, sunny beach and it is peaceful and the waves are. Wait, dude, dude.
You are here.
This is the best place to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset your knee because it looks real fucked up. And what I want you to do is I'm gonna count to 3 and then set it. Right? So it'll be 1, 2, 3 set. 1, and the sound that comes out of Farul's mouth cannot be called a scream. But it does indicate pain.
Would you call it more or less harrowing than a blood-curdling scream?
Unclear.
Fair enough.
Approximately blood-curdling.
After that, Chad then begins casting Greater Restoration.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Actually, no, not Greater Restoration. He casts Regeneration.
Oh, shit. All right.
After which, Farul regains consciousness, and with a little bit of help from Chad, is able to stand.
Now we should get you a drink. We have juices.
Yes, please.
I'd say you've earned it at this point. Damn.
If I haven't earned it from that, then I don't know what could
It's
earn
also
it.
important to hydrate. Just saying.
Oh, that kind of drink. Damn it.
I said juices.
I'm sorry. In your parlance, they are chasers.
Well, it's better than nothing.
But you fill a whole glass with it, you see.
It seems like a waste of a whole glass. Carry on. Better than nothing. So, you see the two of them while you guys were all over here. The other two, Mai and Kyle, were playing a game of with this ball over the net, knocking it back and forth with their hands.
Before we go talk to them, see what that all fracas is. Hey, Mordai, how long would it take you to, say, cook a whole wild hog?
Should we dig a really big hole? I mean, we're on the beach. That could be fun.
I can probably find you something.
Wait, what? I can move the dirt. We could have. That could be fast.
I think sand can be moved with mold earth, yes. And both of you have that spell.
So, Mordai, you want to get to some cooking? Some real cooking?
I would want nothing more.
Dude, are we gonna have a luau?
Let's go see what I can find in the next hour.
Oi. Aloha. Oi.
I think with that, Genben will just say, let's see what I can find in the next hour or so. And he will set off away from the sunny beach to go hunting.
All right, make a survival check.
And actually hunt.
Yeah, make a survival check. I'll give you advantage, why not?
Oh, that would be great, because the first dice was 4.
I will prep.
Roll again.
Heal prep. Yes.
Oh, fuck. Total of 14.
That's not so bad.
Oh, just a single
You're
small
only missing by 1. I'll give you extra beach episode inspiration.
So roll again? Is that what you're saying?
So roll again, yeah. Or save it for another roll.
Let's see 1.
28.
There you go. I'd say that while you're out, you manage to find you find a Deinonychus that's unsuspecting.
Oh, we're eating chicken.
They're not the most meat, but for a group of this size, you could still get a decent amount of food off it, right?
All right.
And you catch it off guard with a quick arrow to the temple, and it's good.
Cool.
It's good. It's down. And you can take it back.
Excellent. Deinonychus are what? They'd be like, they're a medium creature? Or are they small?
They are, I think they're medium.
Okay. So
They're a raptor. They're like they're not a Utah raptor. They're smaller.
Right. Yeah, so I think, Yenben will drape it over his shoulders and head back to camp while these guys are doing whatever. So, fade out. Carry on.
So while he's doing that, what are the rest of y'all doing?
Yes, I'm prepping food making stuff.
How do you prepare the food making? What do you do? Are you looking for something?
Looking for a nice spot, not too. I don't know how long the beach is from jungle to waves. Probably don't.
I'd say definitely at least. I'd give you 100 feet, depending on where the tide's at, right?
Yeah, definitely kind of away from the waves, but also, I guess, sort of try to find a nice spot in the middle. There's scary stuff in that jungle, and now that I can, there's no trees. I can spread my arms and not touch any foliage. Oh, what an experience!
Very nice, very nice.
Your joy is Yenben's anxiety.
I feel like your guys' joys and anxieties are pretty much reciprocal.
Yeah.
You cover for each other.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you find, like, it's easy enough to just pick out where the middle is. What else do you do? Are you digging a hole? Are you gonna... Because it's based on what Yenben was saying, it sounded like he was kind of proposing that you bury and bake this animal whole. Like a luau.
Yeah.
Or rotisserie.
Unless you want to do something else.
Mordai wants to do it. He's the chef.
Exactly.
Through my cookbook in my brain.
Mental cookbook.
Like I've only studied. This is my first time bringing it out. Oh, so many choices. But it is beach, so definitely gonna try to do a little ground bake. Dig a hole, collect some burny stuff, something to I need to cover it with.
Yeah. So you go, you grab, first you dig the hole, and then you find some big, wide, like, palm leaves, and you lay that out to line the bottom, and you wait for, and you get enough wood and kind of light it and let it burn down to hot coals, and then you just wait for Yenben to arrive. Lila, what do you do?
I'm tempted to go out into the water a little bit, kind of float around.
You drown.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Frolic, drown.
No, I'm kidding. So yeah, you go out into the water. Make me a perception check.
Legally?
Just kidding, it's sharks.
You don't know that.
Just kidding, it's big sharks.
Perception check 19. Very nice, very nice. So what brings you into the beach?
Oh, well, just, taking a little break before we catch our ride out of town.
Oh, you're catching a ride. Nice, nice. Is it like on an airship? Wait, out of town? What town?
I mean, metaphorically, man. Like,
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's not an airship. Although that would be convenient if it were.
Cool. When's your ship get here?
We got a while yet. What are you bros up to? What are you doing hanging around here?
Well, we were out hunting undead,
As one does.
Ja! And so, we were hunting undead and we hadn't found any for a while, so we figured we were done. We did it! They're gone!
Well, bro, I mean, I wish. But, we did kill an undead frost giant back there a while ago. Which was a lot.
I think you just showed up the hippie.
More. I wasn't meaning to. It's just like... I mean, it wasn't like...
I guess we're not done.
I mean, it's cool to take a break, though. Like, the undead never stop, right? So...
That's the difference, man. We fight the undead by living.
Right. And if you don't eat, you will be dead. And then...
This is true.
And then you might as well...
I mean, like, you eat to survive, man. I'm talking about living. Life destroys undeath, man.
Well, I mean, it's kind of more about, like...
The only way to bring an end to the undead in Chult is by outliving them.
Oh, bro, they're kind of a perversion of death, though, aren't they? Like, I don't have a problem with mushrooms. Like, mushrooms and mosses and carnivores and scavengers, they all serve a role. The problem with undead being that they have no freaking purpose, man, other than to stir shit. Pardon my French.
Do you want to see some shrooms?
you brought some cool shrooms, bro?
He druid craft some. Wait,
I know.
I gotta warn you. Alright, dude. So, only take one. If you've done it before, you know what? Take a half and then see how you feel. And then, no. Actually, have you done these before? Dude. Just nibble. Just chew on the side for like a second and see how you feel. All right? And like suck on it for a little bit and then just see how you feel. If you lose feeling in your teeth, then you know you've had enough. Okay?
You know this person in real life, don't you?
Nope. I don't know anything about drugs. I know nothing.
I've met this person in real life.
I think I have too.
Like, bro, I appreciate it, bro, but like, I gotta watch over our buddy, and I mean, there are definitely more undead out there.
Cha, dude, that's fine. More for me. Pops one in his mouth.
Enjoy, bro. Enjoy.
Just
He's
like
God for
the
a week,
biggest
like...
one. Just the biggest one. He just pops it in. So, with that perception check, you see sea turtles out in the distance, swimming and like cresting, and there's a group of them that are kind of cresting. And you actually roll pretty well on your perception, so I'll even say that you can see that some of them have these shiny, almost gem-looking protrusions on their shells.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Bro, you see these turtles, man? I don't even need druids. These are flippin' sweet. This is why we came out here. This is why we do druidry. Because sea turtles.
Cha, dude.
That's the end of the sentence. I love it. Because sea turtles.
They're awesome.
Sea turtles are great. Over there,
And the little ones are the cutest.
Oh, dude, you should come back. Like, not on this beach, but I think on one of the beaches nearby where, hold on, just let me think, because there is a mating ground in Chult.
Oh, sweet, man. I would love to go.
Yeah. You know what? Down at Snapping Turtle Bay.
That's makes sense.
If you go at the right time of year, you'll find you can watch the little baby sea turtles.
They like scuttle across the sand with their little flippies.
Cha, dude.
I love that. That's very good.
And then Yenben shows up.
How much of this did you hear?
Yenben has been standing there for like 2 minutes, just quietly.
Just watching us geek out about sea turtles.
Yeah.
I think he came in at about like the point where he popped the shroom in his mouth, probably.
That would make perfect sense.
And then you guys started talking about sea turtles.
He's just standing there quietly, like,
man.
Right.
Oh, hey, Yenben.
Sea turtles.
Oh.
Anyways.
And Ben, you haven't seen them. You gotta.
I'm like 7 feet tall and standing above you on the beach. I can see him.
Yeah, if you point him out to him, you can definitely see him, for sure.
They're very pretty. Wait till I show you tree turtles. Anyways, do.
I mean, yes.
Leaves without further explanation.
Writing that down.
Chases him down the beach. Wait, what? Tree turtles? What?
One time you come up to Yell Yark, we'll show you the tree turtle groves. It's great.
Told you that one, man.
And then they flutter around.
Birds.
They're mixed with turtle doves. That's
tree turtles, turtle doves. It's a common misconception. The transliteration issue.
No, we are in a fantasy world and they have shells.
Perfect. Yeah, that's why they're turtle doves.
Exactly.
Tiny flips. Flip, 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 flip.
Tiny feathery flips.
Anyway. Yeah, so I think
that's the sound they make. Flip, flip, flip. Flip, flip.
Yenben walks over to Mordai and goes, "Oh, is this going to be enough for dinner?" Whoop.
We'll make it work.
Attaboy. All-star field dressing it. Just kneels down and starts skinning mostly, I guess.
Yeah.
He would have field dressed it in the field so that there weren't guts just kicking around the fire.
Yep. And you know how to do that. I'm not going to make you do a check for it. You do it. You wrap the in the more of the leaves that Mordai collected. And how do you season this dish?
Well, what I have on me is just whatever we have in the rations, and I have a couple extra bits and bobs from foraging from Lila's previous attempts. They're a little on the older side, but it'll be fine.
More
dry herbs.
You have any salt? Do you need salt?
I would love some salt, Yenben. I didn't bring any.
Yenben picks up a pot, walks over to the ocean.
There's salt in there?
It's about chest deep, fills the pot, brings it back, puts it on the fire. You let that burn down until there's nothing left, and all you'll have left is white powder that's salt.
That's where salt comes from?
Well,
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
that's where some salt comes from. That'll take a while, but that'll do it.
That'll give us time to figure out what these people are playing.
Dude, we invented a new game, but we've been playing with 3 people, and we don't have even teams.
You don't even have teams, bro?
We don't have even teams.
Oh, you don't have even teams. Oh.
Because we're an odd number of people. We are an odd people. So,
Well, the people are odd. But, anyway, bro. So, I guess you're asking if you want us to even out your teams?
Do you guys want to... We could do a 3-on-3.
I mean, something to do while Mordai's making the food, or if he doesn't need a hand. Mordai, do you need a hand?
I think at this point, just the waiting game. Letting the heat do its thing.
What was that hand gesture?
That was clapping.
Okay.
He was giving him a hand. I guess it doesn't work when I turn it this way. This is how I normally clap. I had to Anyway.
There you go. Would Yenben have time to do this between skinning an animal and... Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I want you guys to play a game.
All right, then let's play a game.
All right, so the rules are: first, one of us will serve the ball, and then you have to hit the ball back over. Cool?
Yeah, okay. All right.
And whichever side of the net it lands on, the other team gets a point.
Right. Okay.
Seems simple enough.
Yenben walks up to the net at 7 feet tall.
You can't... The only rule is you can't grab the ball. You have to, hit it, and then you're good.
Right. Okay.
It's basically volleyball.
Yeah. Beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball! So, they serve up. They're going to make an athletics check. Okay, so we're starting low, which means, I'm gonna say this one is going to...
Well, Yenben said he's right by the front, so I know it's gonna be Yenben, and then...
I'm in there somewhere, I presume.
What I was thinking is it's gone over Yenben's head, and it's going towards Jay. So,
okay,
you have 2 options. You can try to make a base 10 athletics check to give a different player advantage on theirs, or you can make an athletics check to try to serve it back, and you have to beat a 4.
I'm just gonna hit it back. That's what the rules are told to me, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Right. So, go ahead and make an athletics check. You beat a 5. So
we're a super strong party, guys.
Yeah. So
there's a lot of flailing, but I did manage to hit it back. Ah.
Who are you? Are you trying to hit it towards anyone specific on their team, or I guess an empty space, right? But who's closest to it? Is it Kyle, May, or Chad?
I think Mai.
All right. So Mai's going to make an athletics check, and she's going to try to just beat a 10 athletics to pass it to a friend and give them advantage. She gets a +2. She succeeds, and she's going to pass it to Chad and give him advantage. All right, so he got an 18. So that is now the number to beat, and it goes towards
18 or 25? Or no, it is
18.
It's 18. Right, okay, yeah.
It just added them together.
That's a
So it goes towards Lila.
nasty spike.
Okay, so I think it would probably be wise to try and get it, to try and do the same thing, to try and get advantage again. So I'm going to roll athletics for that.
Nice.
And so
Who are you
I'm
pass
gonna,
it to?
I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it over to Yenben.
All right,
Hey.
Yenben, athletics check
Hiya!
at advantage.
At advantage. Oh, thank God, because that's a bad.
All right,
The
roll twice.
advantage one
The
is
first one
better.
don't count.
19.
Oh, you beat it by 1.
Oh,
Hey.
So, pick one of their players. Who gets it?
Chad? Is Chad touched?
Right.
Chad. Okay, sure.
So Chad spiked it back, and then Lila saves it at the last second and bumps it up. Yenben reaches high up and slams it down
10 feet in the air.
towards Chad. Chad is gonna try to beat that 10.
Him and the long boy.
Oh no! Chad.
Not a chance. Oh no! Oh no! It slams down on Chad. Please describe. How do you want to do this? Like that
Adding it
was.
to the kill counter.
Chad has been slain.
I think it's the Chad like jumped up and spiked it at Yenben, but Yenben did the
And then Lila saved it.
At Lila, and it comes back up, and as Chad is touching the ground again, just
Oh
Yenben
no!
just parts his hair with it.
Excellent, excellent. He says, "Cha, you guys win. That was gnarly. That was great. Good job. My life flashed before my eyes, man.
Pete, bro. Wanna go again?
I'm seeing spots. I'm seeing stars.
Well, maybe make
You wanna-
Kyle stand in front next time. He didn't do anything last time.
Go stand in front, and she's just as tall as Yenben.
All right.
But
Now,
I will
we got
say,
it.
Mai does not give the appearance of being a ranger.
Ah, okay.
These look like 3 different styles of druid.
Oh, cool. All right.
And one
I
of
like
them
it.
is obsessed with mushrooms. So,
Mushrooms are
All right.
awesome.
I just had a real quick. You said Mai is as tall as Yenben?
Yep.
You said Mai was a dwarf.
no, sorry. Kyle
Kyle.
is the bugbear. Sorry,
Kyle.
I was getting my made-up characters mixed up.
Okay. I just had it written down. I was like, wait
No.
a minute.
Yeah,
How do we know
dwarves
that she was
not
a
tall.
dwarf if she is 7 feet tall?
Nope.
That's-
Thank you for keeping me honest. No, that's Kyle. Kyle walks up, and
Okay.
you see in his fur, he actually has. He looks like he has bugs crawling around in his fur.
Bro.
My dude. Hygiene. Gotta eat
What?
those. They're good snacks.
No, these are my buddies. I wouldn't do that.
All right,
And
man.
that's when you realize that he is a Swarm Keeper Ranger.
Ah, okay. All right. So he does look like a ranger.
He does look like a ranger.
Okay.
So the you guys scored, so you get to serve.
Where
right,
is it?
who wants
Yes,
to
it's
serve?
front, so someone at the back serves.
I mean, I can give it a go.
Go for it.
Weird.
Alright, athletics it is.
Ooh, starting strong. All right, let's see. Pick a player.
Service.
I'm gonna serve it right at Kyle.
Hell yeah. All right, Kyle is gonna roll. He's gonna try to get that 10 athletics. He makes it. He passes it to Chad with advantage. Not enough. He passes it at Chad, and it hurts his hair again.
Just smokes Chad in the back.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's around this time. You've been playing for a little bit, and you're starting to feel like the food is getting ready. It might be time to start digging that up again.
John was watching it while we were playing.
Yeah.
And Gondolo and Ferrul.
And Ferrul.
Yeah.
How does the...
Actually, I'd say Gondolo is staying close to the grazing areas with the dinosaurs.
Oh, okay, fair.
I was going to ask,
So
how
he's
is
off the beach.
Banana Candy liking the sand, if at all? They just kind of inland a little bit away from the sand.
The dinosaurs, you get the impression that they haven't really spent a lot of time on sand. So there's a certain curiosity about it, but also the sand is very hot, and they don't seem to like that.
Fair enough.
Right.
Cool.
Cooking.
To cooking. And as you go and check on the dinner, I will say that is the end of tonight's session. You enjoy the rest of your dinner, and things go off without too much more excitement. And not good?
That's not good enough. It was better in my head. I need proper tools and spices.
Well, we'll have to get you some back in time. But that is our session. Thank you for joining us tonight. We had fun. We hope you did too. And we will see you in the next one. Cha!
What do you do?